cold in here.
Это место было заброшено после схода лавины. Я слышал...
Здесь тихо.
Это место было заброшено после схода лавины. Но я слышал, что при раскопках были найдены тела с пулевыми ранениями.
Ты что, хочешь сказать, что наше начальство скрыло вражескую атаку на советской земле?
Лавины не стреляют в людей.
Я в любом случае. Нам пора идти.
Ты что, боишься привидений?
Я боюсь заблудиться и замерз нас насмерть слушаю твои идиотские байки. Давай уже закругляться с обходом.
Здесь тихо. Все чисто. Что это?
Это место было заброшено после схода лавины. Но я слышал, что при раскопках были найдены тела с пулевыми ранениями.
Ты что, хочешь сказать, что наше начальство скрыло вражескую атаку на советской земле?
Лавины не стреляют в людей.
Я в любом случае. Нам пора идти.
Ты что, боишься привидений?
Я боюсь заблудиться и замерз нас насмерть слушаю твои идиотские байки. Давай уже закругляться с обходом.
Здесь тихо. Мне нужно подкрепление.
Здесь тихо.
Здесь кто-нибудь есть?
Мне нужно укрытие!
Мне нужно прикрытие!
Mason, do you read me? Mason, do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. You gotta be close.
Over here. Follow the glow stick. With the ruckus you made, I'm surprised the entire Soviet Union ain't up our ass.
You've been busy.
That's what they pay me for. In here, Chief. You see any dig sites? If I'm reading this map right, swing a few degrees to your left, more north. There, what's that?
Bingo.
That crane matches the dig site on this map. That's gotta be it.
Have you found the mainframe?
There's a big crane on the west side of the base. Have your winch ready.
Excuse me? My winch?
Sorry, you're breaking up. They got a crane, we got a chopper. Mason, head down the cable. Slide down.
Have you found the mainframe?
There's a big crane on the west side of the base. Have your winch ready.
Excuse me? My winch?
Sorry, you're breaking up. Taking a crane.
Посторонний!
Dimitri, we're pinned down. That chopper loaded? Thought you'd never ask. Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
We gotta get down there now.
Keep moving. Dimitri, we're pinned down. That chopper loaded? Thought you'd never ask. Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
Give me some fucking cover! Mason, we gotta get down there now.
фланга!
Moving! Turret, 12 o'clock! Shit, find cover! Find cover, that turret will tear you up! Give me some fucking cover! I'm moving! Прикрой меня! Контакт! Nice work! We're being flanked! I'm moving! Hostiles on the zip line! Turret, 12 o'clock! Shit, find cover! Nice work! Give me some fucking cover! Hostiles on the zip line! Cover me! We're being flanked!
Смотрю!
Mason, we gotta get down there now! Give me some fucking cover! Shit, hope this one holds.
Woods, I am over the extraction site. Are you ready?
We see you, Dimitri. Hold on. We're out of time. We have to jump. Fly down. Let's go, Mason. Mason, we gotta get down there now.
Is the mainframe big? Because if it's too big, we can't lift off.
No. It's regular size.
Следите за флангами!
Keep moving. me that cable!
Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamato.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in 68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way, or we're not gonna do it at all.
Just got word. Belikov is back in Moscow.
You guys know the plan. Bell, you're with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Are you taking him into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell. He's got the skill we need.
Are you enjoying this? You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
Just understand that if you botch this, we can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
Alright. I'll do some digging. Oh, that new enlarger came in. I set it up in the dark room for you.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
There's intel crisscrossing ARPANET that her body washed up along the Padillos River.
What's
in
on your mind?
Cyprus.
I don't. He's not one of mine. This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own. If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask? Mm-hmm. Scar? You mean this? Is it noticeable? I jumped off a roof in Calcutta back in '75 while chasing a Soviet agent. The jump was successful. The landing, not so much. Advice? Always make sure you know where the utility poles are. If I couldn't put my life in the hands of vetted strangers, I'd be in a different line of work. No, MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states, smaller figures within the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. Man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool. Okay.
Lazar.
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation? Is that right? Well, at least you're not hiding behind Adler. I'll grant you that. Now what is it? That's on a need-to-know basis. And from where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead. Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names. We can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for. Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder. An excellent proposition.
Nope.
Bah, bah. Time to break out your Russian, Bell. Well, she's...
You know what this dude thinks about Park.
She's a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to me.
One of the guys my ass.
Yeah. Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference? Yep. It's a long way to Moscow.
Don't touch my legs.
Check out the board when you're ready.
There we go.
Well, I didn't expect to see you back here. Less is more. Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place they'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage. Coordinating infill and exfil. We've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off without a hitch. Getting you out, however, is another headache entirely. I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional. Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't dwell on it. Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies. But after President Reagan greenlit Adler's operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot. Remember when I warned you about inquiring into Adler's past? Some of that was likely projection. We're not always proud of our scars. I believe there are better ways to embellish one's character. But in our line of work, it's often more important to diminish the impression we leave on people. I'll be here if you need me.
Sounds like a partial report to Moscow on lead agent activities. This should help us narrow down the list of suspects.
The last report from Bearded Lady indicates a vote in Parliament is happening soon. She believes she has enough influence to convince others to side with her. Strongman is concerned he's been monitored. Suggests KGB run interference for him. Juggler is worried he may lose his next election. Recommends active measures against his opponents.
That ledger from Krause's apartment might hold some clues to the lead agent identities. Seems That ledger from Krause.
The Lubyanka building, KGB headquarters in Moscow. The sleeper agent records are stored in the archives 100 feet below ground in a nuclear defense command bunker.
Your only way in or out is through this high-security elevator.
We'll need proper credentials. That's where our asset Belikov comes into play. Belikov has been our source inside the KGB for nearly a decade. He'll get us in. He came through for us in Yamantau. He'll do it again.
This shit is crazy, even by his standards. You sure he's on board?
An immediate nuclear threat warrants every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree. Sims, get Belikov on the line.
Алло, Беликов на трубке.
Извините. Я думал, что это посольство Сингапура.
We're almost to the tunnels. Did you get access to the bunker? There's always a problem. Solve it. Not yet. I know you have this under control. And one more thing. One of our East Berlin informants recently switched sides and fled for Moscow. We have reason to believe he's in the Lubyanka building today. He knows too much about our Berlin network. I'm thinking an early retirement. Good man. Now I know why Hudson thinks so highly of you. We'll meet you at the basement entrance once you have the bunker key.
Comrade Belikov, you've been summoned to the conference room upstairs. Secretary Gorbachev is here from the Central Committee.
I'm sorry. We'll just have to come back tomorrow.
I drove hours to get here.
That's not our problem.
Oh, Vasily, did the general come through here?
And this is as far as I can take it today. Even if Secretary Gorbachev wasn't here, have you ever been to a bowling alley?
Yes, она требует хрена и накец.
Comrade Belikov, have a seat. General Secretary Brezhnev has taken an interest in the new security development. There's a mole within the KGB. The committee wants someone from the first Chief Directorate to oversee Colonel Kravchenko's investigation. If you've not met him already, this is Imran Zakayev.
Thank you, Secretary Gorbachev. And thank you all for welcoming me with open arms. I can think of no greater tragedy than a home violated from the inside. The trust and love within a family is sacred.
Apparently. Not everyone shares your beautiful sentiments.
Comrade Belikov, as head of security, I understand you've practically exhausted yourself trying to unearth this mole. How has that gone?
Yes. And once we are finished with this mole, he will be as blind and buried as his namesake.
Until the mole is found, I want security increased around the bunker. Zakayev, do you have any recommendations?
We should restrict bunker access. We also want to cultivate closer relationships with all of you. I want to know your hopes, your fears, your ambitions.
Be thorough, but we don't want any significant disruptions. And you, Belikov? Who do you think should retain bunker access during the investigation? Sound thinking, Comrade Belikov. I would prefer it if only General Charkov retains his bunker key. So you will see to it.
Worry yourself no longer, sir. I've already ordered the bunker keys collected from the men.
Comrade Belikov, we are in grave danger from the capitalists. Our collective, our very way of life is at risk.
The traitor will be caught. And he will pay a high price for his betrayal.
Belikov, you are dismissed.
I'm being watched. I need a bunker key. Now, first, I'll have to kill the cameras.
So,
this area is restricted. If I'm spotted here, I will
what
blow
can I
my
do for
cover.
you?
Now I need to hide the body. How about one of those lockers? I have to get a bunker key for Adler. He'll need it to access the vault. Unfortunately, Charkov now has the only one.
Yes, need something? Everything is fine. Pretty sure he didn't go home.
Tell the coffee machine I want sugar. What do I get? Cheap chemical imitation substitute. Unacceptable. I'm putting in a complaint tomorrow.
Whoever you are, you won't get shit out of me. Help. You need my help. Save your breath.
Ivanov won't cooperate. Нет. I should find leverage in the records room.
How can I help you, sir?
Olga Sokolova, report to reception, please.
What can I do for you, Comrade Belikov? The General will be questioning a prisoner today, but should be available most of the time. Just let me know when you're ready to meet with him.
I have a chance to kill Charkov. Kravchenko's office will have the poison I need.
Okay, we should be able to leak the
Comrade Zakayev is still waiting us.
Canada.
can.
At least we can agree on something. You may
I'm not sure
have
that
to
an
get
invitation to a party that's
Fine, let's just go with get together. I'd like to invite you to our get together. Yeah, Pablo, what's the date? Hello.
Nothing.
Maybe there's a clue to the combination somewhere in the office.